coffee lower the risk of death? All of us love coffee, and each sip of it may be lowering the risk of early death. In a study from the Harvard School of Public Health, the benefits of both caffeinated and decaffeinated coffee was found to reduce premature death due to several diseases. Frank Hu, a nutrition and epidemiology professor at Harvard, is the study's senior author. The data support the 2015 Dietary Guidelines Advisory Report that concluded that moderate coffee consumption can be incorporated into a healthy dietary pattern. Researchers analyzed data from three 30-year-old ongoing studies, comprising of 208,501 participants. The study was published in the journal Circulation. Those who drank about 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day were far less likely to die from life-shortening illnesses like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, neurological diseases like Parkinson's disease, and even suicide. In their study, researchers also accounted for environmental factors that influence death, such as smoking, body mass index, physical activity levels, alcohol consumption, and other dietary factors. Ultimately, coffee proved to be linked to the lower death rate. Bioactive compounds in coffee reduce insulin resistance and systemic inflammation, explain the reason behind. However, more studies are needed to investigate the biological mechanisms producing these effects. Previously, researchers have found drinking 4 to 5 cups of coffee a day could cut a person's risk of Parkinson's disease nearly in half, when compared to those who drank little to no coffee. In a more recent study on coffee's benefits, the same 3 to 5 cups a day reduced risk of dying from heart disease by 21%. It was only a decade ago that Harvard researchers first discovered too much coffee did not cause high blood pressure. Several years later, they examined 36 studies encompassing more than 1 million participants and found heavy coffee consumption actually protects the heart and lowers the risk of heart disease. Then last year, Harvard researchers made a number of promising discoveries after analyzing the effects of coffee consumption on the human genome. The team uncovered 6 genes, 2 were related to how fast or slow coffee is metabolized within the body. Another 2 related to coffee's psychoactive effects within the brain, and 2 genes whose roles still remain unclear. The discoveries provided new insight into why caffeine affects people differently, and how these effects influence coffee consumption. Down to the DNA level, the effects of coffee continue to be discovered. However, because these effects are consistent among both caffeinated and decaf coffee drinkers, it is unclear exactly how the coffee bean works within the body. While some effects may be due to caffeine's influence in the body, other effects may be linked to other properties within the bean. Coffee is a complex beverage. It is very difficult to pinpoint which component of coffee is responsible for the benefit. Thank you.